Shannon Snyder. I'm the director with Westminster Canterbury at Home Health and Hospice. With me today is Megan Farfari. She's an occupational therapist. Hi, Megan.
Hi.
So tell us a little bit about what your background is and how you came to be with Westminster at Home.
So I'm originally from Pennsylvania, where I went to school there, and I got my master's in occupational therapy. I then moved down to the Richmond area, where I worked in inpatient rehab for about 4 to 5 years, and then transitioned to skilled nursing, where there I worked about 6 years, and then transitioned over here just about a year ago.
So since your time working with Westminster at Home, what are some of the common issues that you see with your patients and residents here?
Most of the time, the biggest thing is falls, losing their balance and falling in their apartment.
Where would you say that they happen most often?
Most of the time in the bathroom area.
Have you identified any common causes of why people are falling?
Yeah, a lot of the time it's can be due to balance. It can be muscle weakness, medical conditions that sometimes can also present the falls. But most of the time it's more the environmental factors: poor lighting, lack of equipment, things that could be there that really could help them, but a lot of times they're not in place, or patients are just not aware of what could be put in their apartments.
Do you have any recommendations for people to prevent falls?
Yeah, one of the biggest things is making sure that they wipe down after a shower. Most of the time it's due to the slick floor of just trying to get out of the shower. So one of the things is having a tub seat or a shower chair, installation of some grab bars. One thing is, with the placement of the grab bars, that can be sometimes where my role really comes in, because sometimes I go in there, the grab bars might be not there at all or positioned incorrectly, and so that's one of the big things that I will assess and have noticed a big difference once those grab bars are installed. Also in the bathroom area, just removing the clutter, installing some handrails, toilet rails, grab bars, making sure the area is well lit, like I said. Those are the biggest common things that could really help prevent falls in that area.
So what would you recommend that a resident do if they feel like they may have some issues in the bathroom?
Well, one of the things is, I think it's really nice that we have our services here, because that's one of the great ways that we can kind of get in there before, if they're having some issues, they can always reach out to us. Like I said, bath mats, grab bars, all those things are really good. But what is really nice is that they do have, a resource where they can come to us. We can kind of get in there, assess, get these things in place before, and prevent these falls from happening. So I would recommend, maybe reaching out to us, even if it's just, just wanting to get some education. Like I said, the engineering, they will put these different things in place. They can call engineering, but I would recommend them, maybe reaching out to us so that we could maybe get a better assessment for the proper placement of these things in their homes.
What's the best way to contact you if they have questions?
We have our main number. It's the 3500. They can use that 4-digit extension, and they can, ask for, myself or any of the clinicians there, and we can get back to them and just give them some more information on kind of what all the things that we can address in the homes.
Can you tell me a little bit about what is required for home health? What do you need to get started with home health?
Well, the first thing is
do you need an order from a doctor? Or
you do need an order from a doctor. Obviously you need to be having some type of difficulty in your home for that to happen, but normally that's the first step. We have someone in our office that will look at the insurance, will look at trying to get that order. We have a lot of liaisons and things like that will go above and beyond for you, where the patient is not doing all the work. We can kind of get all that stuff together for you, taking your work out of there and getting us in as soon as we can.
So in order to qualify for home health, you need to be homebound. Is that correct?
Yeah, that is correct. So
what does that really look like? What does that mean?
So the big thing is, when you're having, a real hard time maybe getting around, this community is very big. And so when it's really difficult for you maybe to get downstairs to get your meals, becomes a taxing effort. And with that, more balance, more strength deficits can really present, which then leads to more weakness, more decline, and then that's where, it really becomes an issue in your home. And so that's one of the biggest things, is where leaving your home becomes so taxing on your body that it then presents some of these other minimal things that would occur in the home. If you're needing assist, with any type of showering, bathing, dressing, if you're having unsteady balance, gait, maybe you're using a walker and, maybe the walker's not supporting you like it used to, then maybe more of a bigger supportive walker. Those are all things that our services can go in and assess and make sure that they have the appropriate devices, the appropriate environment set up. And those are the big factors that we see as far as that homebound status.
So you're working with occupational therapists and physical therapists and nursing and social work
and speech therapists. Yes, we all need to work in a unit, because someone that has balance, it could also be related, when they are getting in the shower. So, physical therapy might work on those balance component. I might be working on that safety of putting those environmental things that are going to help them, such as grab bars. It could be a safety awareness issue where speech needs to be, in there. Maybe they did fall, and now they have a skin tear where nursing has to, go in there and monitor that. So I think through home health, with all the services that we do have, I think it really opens up where we can, from a physical, mental, and medical standpoint, we can really cover everything.
Great. So the best way to contact Westminster at Home is through 292-3500 for any questions or concerns.